It is tough when you are taking care of your loved ones and you feel like no one's going to understand what you're going through. In this case, we can provide a balance for that. We have social workers who care about what's going on. We have social workers who know about the services out there. We have the ability to connect with these services and make someone's life a little bit easier if possible. Child Protective Services investigates abuse involving elders or dependent adults and provides short-term intervention to reduce or mitigate risk of abuse. The Area Agency on Aging, known as the AAA, plans, coordinates, and distributes funding for services to persons 60 years and older, people with disabilities, and their caregivers. In-home supportive services provides help to low-income seniors and people of any age with a disability who need assistance with activities of daily living. IHSS is an alternative to out-of-home care and allows individuals to remain safely at home. The initial application is taken over the telephone. Once we determine they're eligible, a social worker will make an appointment for a home visit to assist care needs. The in-home supportive services, along with the public authority, can assist clients in finding a caregiver to assist them with the hours that were authorized by the in-home supportive services social worker. We do conduct visits on a yearly basis in their client's home. The in-home supportive services social worker conducts a depression screening on each senior client of IHSS. The goal of conducting these depression screenings is to allow the client to feel comfortable in their own home and review any issues or signs of depression that they may have to disclose to the social worker. If the client tests positive during the depression screening, the goal of the social worker is to connect that person to services that allow them to receive support in that area. We are supported currently by Sonoma County Mental Health. Through a liaison, they receive services such as counseling or peer-to-peer support, and we have seen great benefits in doing this. Sometimes it is difficult for clients to review this with their doctors or family, and the social worker can open that door and talk about such a thing. One of the observations that IHSS have seen is that the elderly can receive services from other providers, outside providers, and remain safely in their home, or it might be someone that's been living with their family and loved ones all along, and this program came along to be of support. It is great to see how IHSS can support the client to remain safely in their home and their family in such an amazing way. The Linkages program requires that the applicant be 60 years of age and older. Their income level is not a determining factor to receive services. They are eligible for short-term case management, require assistance due to illness, injury, or disability in order to live independently, need support in managing care and obtaining services that are not available through other resources. The Multi-Purpose Senior Services Program and Linkages Program is also through Adult and Aging. A social worker and/or public health nurse provides information and assessment, arranging and coordinating services, monitoring service delivery, support and advocacy. However, we are not an emergency service program. The eligibility criteria for MSSP has to be that the applicant is 65 years of age and older, eligible for Medi-Cal with no Medi-Cal share of cost, long-term case management, have reached the level of care to qualify for placement in a skilled nursing facility, can be served at home within MSSP budget limitations, and willing to accept MSSP services or has support network assisting with service plan needs. The Veteran Service Office assists veterans and their families to apply for benefits they earned in service to our nation, as well as help obtain documents and other evidence necessary to support VA claims. We serve veterans, spouses of deceased veterans, dependent children of veterans with service-connected disabilities, family members of deceased veterans, and anyone with questions or interest in veteran services. And we also have the public administrator which investigates and may administer the estates of persons who die with no will or without an appropriate person willing to act as an administrator. The Public Guardian Public Conservator's Office conducts the official investigation into conservatorship matters. PGPC also acts as the legally appointed conservator for persons found by Superior Court to be unable to properly care for themselves or their finances, or who cannot resist under undue influence. I personally believe in this program. I've been a caregiver for my own father who's been ill, and this program has been there for us. I've been with Sonoma County Human Services Department for 15 years. It's great to see how these programs impact people's lives. We have Medi-Cal, who is able to provide services for someone to receive medical care and be able to not worry about that. We also have programs through Human Services Department that allow people like this program to remain at home and take care of their loved ones without having to worry on juggling 2-3 different jobs to make ends meet. We make it possible for people to stay home and take care of their loved ones safely.